Happy birthday, Billy.
You're good. I get better.
I'm a handsome stranger.
Yes, you are.
More guns and class.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of Jay's B-Movie Review. I'm your host, Jay, and today we got ourselves a nice little rare treat for you. I believe it's this movie has the first appearance of Jean-Claude Van Damme. I could be completely wrong about this. If I am, let me know. It's good to know these things. But this movie is called No Retreat, No Surrender. B-rated movie made back in the 80s. Some things could have been done better, but it's still a good movie. I still like it. The basic premise is you have this kid who is trained by the spirit of Bruce Lee. Really cool. Naturally, they had to use a stand-in, somebody to look like Bruce Lee to go in and do this. Don't think they did too good a job of getting somebody that looks like Bruce Lee, but you know, hey, it's still a good movie. But you know what? Instead of me rambling on like I usually do, well, you know what to do. Grab your popcorn, grab your drink, grab my popcorn with you. But come to find out I'm out and I forgot to go get some. So all I've got is a drink. Quite delicious. But you grab your popcorn and you grab your drink and let's go ahead and watch the trailer. Let's check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eastern Europe's most feared martial artist, Ivan
Jason Stillwell wanted to be a champion, but he's having a tough time at school.
Look, no excuses here, mister. Let's see what you're made of. Fight!
And a tougher time at life.
Stay out of the way, punk. She's mine.
But Jason has a dream.
Someday I'm gonna be just like him.
He needs a little help and a lot of guidance.
Now your training begins.
He's just found the best.
Set the images all in your head. The result is power.
Now, Jason's getting serious, getting fast,
Power.
and getting competitive. He wanted to be a champion,
You're good. I get better.
but he never expected to be a hero. No retreat, no surrender.
So, have I got you interested yet? I hope so, because they got some really good scenes in here, and they didn't really have to use a lot of special effects for this. In fact, I don't think they used any. The most they did was a scene when Bruce Lee first appears to Jason, and it's like all they did was shine real bright lights through that door and just had him walk on through, so, and then cut the lights on. It's crazy, but it's cool. So it's, you know what? Why don't you take a look at it and you tell me what you think. Let's roll the scene.
Who's there? RJ, is that you?
You know. You asked me to come.
What did you think? You know, I kind of liked it. It was simple, but yet it worked. Before I break into the others, the other scenes that I've got lined up for here, I've got another 2 or 3 to go with. The review for Killer Clowns from Outer Space is the Halloween special. I wanted to do a different movie for that, but my mother literally passed away the week before Halloween, the week of Halloween. So it was like the day it happened, I was literally editing the Killer Clowns from Outer Space review video when I got the call. So sorry I didn't have the Halloween special for y'all on Halloween. I'm sorry I had to put that as the Halloween special, but again, you know, couldn't get much else done for at least a couple of weeks at that. So anyway, that's the reason why that happened. But let's get off the subject of sadness, and we're going back into No Retreat, No Surrender, and how Bruce Lee trains Jason to be a martial artist, because Jason has some anger issues. His dad has some issues about fighting. He believes fighting, you should never really fight, but sometimes you have to. But some of the training that he puts him through is pretty cool. And I like the way he demonstrates how he can tell what Jason's going to do before he does it. He actually does this through a little training exercise for him. And you know what? Why don't you go ahead and check it out and tell me what you think of it. Let's get that scene going.
Hop. Know why you've been getting hit?
No, Lidiga.
You live with the soda. And when your soda moves, I see it. You be quick and direct, utilizing chi. The result is power.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not saying the usual lines, you know, grab your popcorn, grab your drink, but I've got so much going on today that I just feel rushed, and I hate to feel that way because stuff like this happens. But we are going to get through this, and we're going to do it right. There are some weird scenes in this movie. Back in the 80s, I didn't really pay much attention to it, but having watched it recently, it's like I look at it and go, well, that looks a little gay. Today, that's pretty much the norm, so it's, you know, no big surprise. But in movies back then, you don't really notice these things until you watch them today and you go, wow, okay, it's interesting. Especially with some of the clothes they wear, the super short shorts. Again, we're going to one of Jason's training scenes where he's trying to exercise and all of this, where he's training his body. Look, let's just go ahead and watch it and you tell me. Check it out. Yeah, okay, enough said on that one. But, I mean, it's a real good movie. I like it, and I still like watching it over and over again. In fact, I may go back and watch it again today. You never know. I'm looking at these scenes, and it's like, I want to watch it again. So, it's really pretty cool. Like I said, Jason just has a temporary issue. He's goaded into fights very easily. And the movie basically teaches that don't jump into a fight prematurely. Do it only if you absolutely have to. It's never, there's never a you have to fight, and there's never a you don't never fight. You have to find the balance. Fight only if you absolutely positively need to. If someone's in trouble, family members in danger, then you go for it. Other than that, kind of keep you cool, don't get goaded into it. Case in point, here's a scene where Jason gets goaded into by some other martial arts guys. They're just total dicks, just how it is. Anyway, check this out and see if you can learn from it. Roll it. see what I mean? I hope you learn from that and not to jump into a fight prematurely. Try to talk it out. Try to find out what's going on. And don't try to jump into it. Again, don't try to jump into a fight too quick. You know, you may be fighting for the wrong reasons. Maybe a misunderstanding happened and, you know, you don't want to make a bad situation worse. But, you know, anyway, that's the end of this video because we are out of time. I wish I had more time to do more scenes for this because it is a really good movie. But I have found it on YouTube, so I will put the link to the channel that has this movie for you to watch it yourself in the description below. And I want to thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Jay's B-Movie Review. And I hope you tune in next week on Wednesday for an all-new episode. But until then, save some popcorn for me. Thanks a lot. Take care, guys. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eastern Europe's most feared martial artist, Ivan
Jason Stillwell wanted to be a champion, but he's having a tough time at school.
Look, no excuses here, mister. Let's see what you're made of. Fight!
And a tougher time at life.
Stay out of the way, punk. She's mine.
But Jason has a dream.
Someday I'm gonna be just like him.
He needs a little help and a lot of guidance.
Now your training begins.
He's just found the best.
Set the images. All in your head. The result is power.
Now, Jason's getting serious, getting fast,
Power.
and getting competitive. He wanted to be a champion,
You're good. I get better.
but he never expected to be a hero. No retreat, no surrender.